Olpurerhutte hike. They don't mention that it's
On this special episode of our Laid Back Life, we are going to Austria, specifically the Olpurerhutte hiking trail in the Austrian Alps outside of. We're going to show you how to pull off a honeymoon photo shoot in the Austrian Alps on a shoestring budget. We started our morning at the Sea Camping Wimmer campground along Lake Achensee, northeast of Innsbruck. We drove an hour south from the campground to the trailhead. It cost 17 euros to get inside the park. The trailhead is easy to find because it's just across the street from one of the parking lots on the main road as you go in. I decided to surprise April with a honeymoon photo shoot at the peak of the Austrian Alps. And we did it all DIY with our own equipment for less than $150. This is how we did it. Get to the trailhead early in the morning, around before 10 a.m. It's a 3-hour hike to the peak, and there's a restaurant on top that you can just take a break, have a hot chocolate, and have some lunch. But it's important to get up early so that you have enough time to do your photo shoot, and also because you want to have a nice sunlight and you don't want to wait too long for the clouds to come out. We packed our honeymoon clothes, so a tuxedo vest and dress shirt for me, dress pants, and then for April we packed her wedding dress in the back of our bags and we headed up the trail. To do a DIY photo shoot on a hiking trail, you need to take with you a tall tripod, a ball head that you put on the tripod that is adjustable so that you can put your camera on top of it and adjust the angle. You also need a clicker that's Bluetooth so that you can hold it to take your photo shoot pictures. And you need a camera rig or clip to connect your phone or camera to the ball head and tripod. So the first thing you'll need is a tripod, and you should get a tall tripod that is very light to carry. Now there are professional ones that are made out of carbon fiber and other things, but a cheap tripod that's not too heavy will be just fine. The second piece you need is a very good quality ball head. So a ball head goes onto the tripod on the thread and you twist it on, and then it is adjustable as much as possible to change the angle of your phone or camera that will be attached to it. And it is better to get a rubber and metal ball head instead of a plastic one. The metal can be get it tighter, and it can withstand more weight of your camera or phone. So it's definitely worth getting a good quality ball head, even if you put it on a cheaper tripod. Next, you'll need a camera rig or clip. So a camera rig or phone rig is something that has the threaded holes in it where you can put your phone or camera inside, and then the threaded hole can be attached to the ball head and tripod. This is very important to make sure that you get the same size thread for your ball head and your camera rig, and usually it's a standard size, so you don't have to worry about it too much. And then make sure that your camera or phone fit that rig correctly, because you will not get a second chance. And the last thing you'll need is a Bluetooth clicker, and you're going to have to hold it and take the picture syncing with your phone or camera. So if you have a camera that does not have a built-in clicker or does not have Bluetooth, then you'll have to set a timer each time you want to take a picture, and that's a huge waste of time. So it's important to make sure that your clicker works with your equipment. We brought our iPhone 13 Pro, and we rented a mirrorless Sony camera for $100 for 2 weeks. So that enabled us to bring 2 devices, and then we can attach both of them to a tripod and take pictures on both devices at the same time with 2 different clickers. This also enabled us to have both a landscape and portraitscape pictures without having to actually go back and adjust it every single time. After 3 hours and 30 minutes, we finally made it to the Olpurerhutte cabin restaurant, and the view was absolutely amazing. We celebrated at the top and then went down to the cabin to warm ourselves up. The cabin sits halfway up the mountain with a spectacular view of the peaks across the lake. The suspension bridge is very famous on Instagram, and it's just a short walk from the cabin. The cabin has a restaurant, bathroom, and a spectacular view of the lake below. We had some beer, some German food, and some coffee and hot chocolate to wash it all down. Then we got changed and prepared for our photo shoot. We set up our camera and then got into position to take our pictures. And it was incredibly cold and freezing and extremely windy. So that's why there's no audio in this video, because we can't record anything there. And then we had the best photo shoot of our lives.
My trophy of the day. I got to step on the ice, snow actually, and I got this big piece. It's everywhere.